Boys, we are just pulling in, and there's an R32. There is this badass Celica. There's so many tuner cars. Oh, there's another R32. Oh, I'm so hyped. This is going to be such a sick show. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are here today with the Purple Truck. We are at the York Auto Car Show. It's the 4th annual one, and we're just going to go walk around. We just parked in tuners, and there's a lot of cool stuff in this class already. So we parked right here, and as we were pulling in, I saw these super sick GT4 Toyota Celica. It's all-wheel drive, right-hand drive, turboed, and a 91 R32 GTR right on this side. Peep that RB26 with the twin turbos. Woo! Nasty. But this car's pretty sweet, actually. We got a Momo steering wheel, carbon fiber too. And I love the wing. That's like my favorite part on this car, especially. Just gives it that really, really unique look. And we have the GTR right here. Love the Japanese plate on the rear of this car too. So right over here is Evan's car. He's no longer on the Steelies. He's back on his regular wheels. Looks so good. Blue Supra. There's a Bayside Blue R32 right over here with the, I love the Recaro racing seats. Gangster. There is a lot of cars in the tuner class today. Right on this side, John's Honda. He has the new emblem on the front there. We haven't seen that yet. And Shaq's car here on the new wheels and the side skirts, if you haven't seen that yet. Look at the powder coating on this though. That came out great. I can't wait for you guys to see that like right in sunlight too. All right, so at the car show, we're here with this pretty sick Mazda Speed 3. He's got the bag, he's got the plate, because he's probably bagged. And right here, got this pretty big snail inside the engine bay. He's got the color-matched aluminum reservoirs, which is pretty sick. I kind of want to look into that for the truck. Everything about this, I mean, the fuel rail, everything looks powder-coated. It looks good. It's a really sweet build. We come around to the side here. You can see he's got some Braun racing seats, actually. I'm not too familiar. They're pretty good looking in this car, though. He's got that red and white theme going all the way through. We got the carbon fiber accents all throughout. I mean, someone's got some serious time into this car. We're at the carbon fiber pillars for the windows. And right back here, it looks to be like we got a 12-inch Scar sub with a pretty sweet harness bar back there for the racing seats. I mean, this is an all-out. I mean, look at the time that went into all these little bolts and stuff. I mean, that is some real show quality, especially for today. You don't see too many builds like this nowadays. So. Big props, for real. Wow, got some lift on that. Man, that looks good. Man, yeah, that drops. That's got some movement. So we're over here now with the 69 GMC 1500. And this has a 383 stroker making 431 horsepower. We got this beautiful, it's a silver and another, like a darker silver two-tone paint down the side of this truck. It starts right up here about the cab. And what's really cool about this truck, it's the attention to detail. It's right here. He carries out the two-tone right through the door jambs, all the way on the inside. I mean, that is meticulous work. We got some newer style seats. Actually, I think these come out of maybe a Denali or something. Newer style Yukon or something like that. We have some digital gauges up front there. And then if you follow me right around to the back here. So in these trucks, the fuel tank used to be right behind the seat. So instead, he moved his fuel management system to under the bed. And what he's doing is, you would almost think this is factory, is he grabbed something probably about a 2002 Chevy gas door. And I mean, you would never know, but pretty cool truck over here. This man really put a lot of attention to detail into this ride. So this is kind of cool. This is my first time ever seeing a Renault in person, and seeing 3 is kind of sick. But right here is a 1983 Renault R5, and I guess this only has like 31,000 original miles. There's a little skunk driving the car, but I mean, really simple car. But these are really cool. The offset scoop right there. I'm assuming, yeah, it has that same vent setup, and someone added the scoop, or maybe it's a factory thing to pull that air right into the engine bay. So this car, the Renault car, is actually a little bit more of their standard version car, as to this one was a little bit more of a package deal. He said the owner's done a lot of modifications, so I'm assuming that's aftermarket. We got the little rear wing, which is aftermarket. The top on the the little vinylish top that you can remove is pretty sweet. Kind of reminds me of like the Mini Coopers. And he said that this only came in a 4-speed, and the owner swapped it to a 5-speed. Another small thing too I really like is the way this door handle is set up. You use your thumb to open the door, and you slide your hand in there, press on it, pull your door open. Just really cool engineering that went into something like that. And lastly, right over here is the Renault Alliance, which is a little black car. I just think it's cool because I've never seen them. The third eye brake line on the trunk. I don't know if that's a factory thing or not. They are all left-hand drive, so they did sell them in the States. And oh, right there, that one's a 4-speed. Lastly, my cool little fact about this car is they only have 3 lug nuts. I thought 4 was a small amount, but 3 is kind of crazy to see. Right over here is a 1991 Mini Cooper Morris. It's kind of cool to see. It's right-hand drive, so definitely not from the States. Look at this tiny little 4-cylinder. I look like I could like hug that, pick it up, and walk it around. It's so small. And actually, for a Mini Cooper, this looks like it's got a lot of room. To like, it may not seem like it, but I don't know. If you see the Fiats, there's not a lot of space in those cars. Pretty sweet little build going on right here. Obviously lower down. Size wheels are we running on these? What are they, like 10s, 12s? It's so cool to see. So I gotta show you guys this pretty unique car over here. It's a 1969 Saab Sonnet. Sorry. Pretty sweet. Everything yellow you see is fiberglass. This car was made in the late 60s to compete with the American sports car market. Powered by this 4-cylinder engine, front wheel drive. I mean, what a wild car. You can see the flat floor pan. I was asking if it was 4-wheel drive, and right there you can tell it's not. And it's not a hatch, so this glass does not open up at all. You have to access it right through the back right there to get into it. Pretty cool little car. So that's the trunk open right there. One other thing too is this is a 4-speed on the column, which I didn't realize because the floor plan is just so flat, kind of took my attention away from it. So there's 2 Mini Coopers over here. I wanted to show you guys these pretty cool little accents to these. So he's got this big rally car like light set up on the front. I love that. Maybe it was set up for rally racing because he's got the roll bar and some nice racing seats that are on the floor pan. I mean, yeah, this is definitely set up for rally racing now that I'm in here. That's crazy. And even this Mini Cooper is pretty special right here. Right in the front. Got a supercharger. And he's also got some pretty cool custom rally lights. Love the wheels on this Porsche. So right over there we have the GTR, and now we have the FD RX-7 with the plate rotary. I mean, this car is sharp. Those skirts. He's got a katana as a shift knob in the middle there. Love the red. This car is almost spotless. And my favorite thing about these cars is that factory wing. Kind of just completes the flow of the car. But so we're over by the car now, and you just pop the hood. It's a bi-rotary, big turbo, meth injected engine. I mean, that's a pretty crazy setup, man. Beautiful car. So I actually really like this. A lot different than most people's build. We got a 2015 Dodge Charger in his bagged. I love that. That looks so good on this car, especially the paint with those white wheels and this wing. I don't know. I'm a big fan of this build. This is a really cool style, actually. And then we have the Plum Crazy Remake Daytona RT. Pretty in love with this 96 Cobra. This is a factory color. It's like a pearlescent purple and green. I mean, you can just see it right on camera. So from certain aspects, the car is fully green, and other aspects, the car is purple. Love to see that. And it's even cooler because it's a Cobra. Just wanted to give you guys a quick view of this beautiful E30. I love the stripes down the side of this too. And Pretty sick Porsche 911. Love the color. I love the nose on this too. Something about this just old school German car. Beautiful. It's a pretty cool BMW 633 CSI. I like the wheels on this car. Even the paint, everything about this is just really, really clean. And we've already done a video on this one before, so I won't get too deep into it. But always beautiful to show the black Lotus Esprit. Oh, that sounds so good. This car is powered by the supercharged 6.2. So right over there is a little bit more of a simple version of a 70s Cuda. And then you got this thing. Really quickly to a last look. He does have some nitrous being put down to this 440. Pretty sick. So we're in the Mustang section now. This is a gorgeous black and red 69 Mach 1 Mustang. Wheels really fit this car. With the black and red interior. Nasty. Also, I'm a big fan of this. It's kind of like a oddball car. It's a, what we got? 79, kind of like a Fox body Cobra. I mean, this is just kind of wild looking. Very pristine. And speaking of pristine car, I gotta show you the other side of this. This car's kind of blowing me away. I think it's really, really cool. And right here, I think it's about 70s, probably 72-ish. Let me know in the comments. There's no number, so I am completely unaware. But it's another Mach 1 Mustang, and it is just, again, another perfect car. You could eat off this guy's engine bay. It is so clean down here. Just wanted to show you guys this Japanese classic, this beautiful teal 78 280 Datsun Z. We just got to sit in the car. I'll play that clip right after this. But I mean, what a gorgeous classic car to see here. Big fan of this. So we're walking up to the 78Z right now, and we were offered to sit in it, so can't pass that offer up. Oh man, I love the floor mats in this already. Wow, that's a pretty comfy car actually. Get all the way, let's do it. Yeah, we gotta get the whole experience. I love this 4-speed with reverse, man. And I love the gauges here as well. I just was in a man, big hatch too, so nice. So it's a pretty cool, kind of funny car to see. So it's an AMC Javelin, and it shares a similar nose to like that 70s Mach 1 style Mustang. But it's funny because you walk up to it and you have like a straight six, and it's a cool car to see. Love the interior. Yo, that's some of like the coolest interior I feel like I've seen on one of these 70s cars, the way this all matches. But I mean, that's just what the AMC Javelin was. They were you know, mashing up all these different cars, working with different companies to create things like this. Wow, this 67 Camaro instantly caught my eye, as it did probably a lot of people. Look at the blower on this thing. Big supercharger. And I mean, this thing is decked right out. We got the subs and the amps mounted on the wall with the roll cage. I mean, the racing seats, 5-speed. Woo! This goes really hard. I just heard it back there too. Everybody's loving that. Nasty. So now we're on over to the hot rod class, and there was some good competition here. I gotta think pretty hard about what I want to vote for here. There's a couple more down that way, but looking like these are about my better interest personally. Oh man, what's to even go for? We got a 27 Ford T-Bucket. We got the 32 Coupe, and right here is a 33 Ford Roadster. Let me know down in the comments what you guys would go for. All right, so we got a 1946 Crosley here. I know nothing about this. We're gonna walk around it right now. Yeah, it's interesting. Look at the size of that 3-cylinder. I thought the Mini Cooper engine was small. Hell, I think I could pick up this whole car. Oh, and there's a bell for instead of a horn right there. The sliding windows. It's pretty spacious actually for the size car it is. Man, this thing is real tiny. I just wanted to show you guys this beautiful Mercedes 190 SL. Oh, I love the wheel on that, and the interior, that red interior. This is a really beautiful classic car. So this is cool. I have a pretty good soft spot for Volkswagens in my heart, and I want to show you guys the Volkswagens that showed up. So I got the 72 camper, well, bus. We got the 4x4 four-door cab over. I love that. 91, built the same year as the purple truck. Love that it's a four-wheel drive too. We have a 1973 Volkswagen Thing. And actually, if you guys saw the Bentley's video, this one is unmodified, and this is what a more stock version would look like. I think that's a newer wheel. Could be wrong. We got the Beetle, the buses. Oh, I love that. And actually, just for a reference, there's a little bit more of a factory rear end right there. You can see the rear fenders. Now I want to show you the purple one with the big wide body right over here. You can see the length that has been extended. I mean, that's probably like 8-10 inches of extension right there. It's closer to 8, but pretty good extension on that. I mean, that's 6 seeing these all wide bodied like that on, I think, American Racings. We're gonna get down close. There's center lines. Okay, my apologies. Beautiful wheels on this car. I really like that, and I like the color for obvious reasons. The visor is a really cool touch on this car, and oh, yo, the windows etched. I would love to do this to one of my vehicles one day. That looks so sick. With the dual pipes, it's pretty sick because my truck is dual piped, purpled, and wide bodied as well. I would love to get a picture of it with this. Walk down the road now and show you guys some of the Firebirds. In love with this color on this car with the chrome. Woo. Got another one right here, white with the red Firebird decal on the hood. This one is a 81, and this one right here is a 79. Not a ton of noticeable differences actually on the nose of these cars. They're pretty similar. Well, all right, guys, we're coming to the end of the show. We actually placed a little higher than I thought. I thought we were competing for third. The Nissan 370 ended up getting third for our class. We had gotten second, which is pretty cool. I heard them call third, and I was like, no, I'm out. Yeah. And then first was the Mazda Speed, which was well-deserved. There was a lot of really beautiful cars here today. Like, seriously, there was so much. That beautiful S2K. I thought the GTR, the Toyota Celica would have walked us for sure. I mean, even that RX-7 are all gorgeous cars. Oh, this car is beautiful. I do gotta say though, this car definitely should have gotten first. I am not even being biased there. I mean, these are some beautiful cars just hanging out. What an honor just to see them. Get me all excited. Oh, that sounds so good. Well, that made my day. Just seeing those cars alone absolutely made my day. And right here, the Mazda Speed 3 is what won first in our class, which was well-deserved. He's put a lot of time into that car. Really quickly, though, I'm going to walk on down and show you guys some of the other cars that were hanging out in our class. We got the Supra, an STI. Oh, I love the wheels on that Beamer. Both low as hell, too. Damn. And I love the 8.6. This looks so good. So this car is off factory, but it's another beautiful red Honda Civic Type R. I'm in love with these cars. I'm a big fan. The red seats go even better with the red paint on this car. And it's lady driven, which makes it even cooler. Her son had that red RX-7 you guys just saw in the video. And their father had a white S2K you may have seen in a passing scene. I didn't get to go that far down the road. There's still so many cars I didn't get to touch up on. But just really cool that the whole family is right into cars, and especially such beautiful cars like this. This is a pretty cool old school Prelude. Love the green accents. Oh, and these seats that say Prelude, that is dope. Oh, all this interior, all the stripes through the door panels. Man. The body kit, I just love that style of builds, that like late 90s, kind of early 2000s. So cool. Oh, and look at that dash. It goes all the way down. I've never seen that in these Preludes. All right, guys, so I got my new custom hood prop in. His name is Evan. Anyway, until I get the struts in, secret video for later. There's the cross member. She's just chilling. We're on grass, so it makes it a little better. So we got a little play, but we are just on the ground. I love that. Cannot wait to go lower.
You want to compare cross members?
Let's do it. All right, so now we're gonna see Evan's cross member in the grass, and she is just on the ground. No space. Nothing at all. Obviously, we're in the grass, so we look way lower than we are. But it's just funny to see that, just chilling on the ground there. Evan's saying he's probably burning the grass right now. He's gonna pull away, and there's gonna be like an exhaust imprint or something. Man, what a great show.